What is going on, everybody? Hope you're having a good Friday heading into your weekend. This is a project that even before I started really making these kind of videos, a couple people had told me about, and I looked over it briefly. Didn't dig too deep into it, but quite a few people have asked for it. So let's dig into it. They're located here in the United States, which I like that aspect because if something were to go astray or they try to rug me, I know where California is and it's a quick airplane ride, you know what I mean? But all jokes aside, I see that they are going to the Dubai Expo, which honestly, this is a very big expo. If you're not familiar with it, it's huge. Some of the biggest names in crypto are there. So the fact they're going there is pretty legit. The last time I saw, some of the packages at a minimum were starting at, I think, $25,000. So I don't know off the top of my head what a golden sponsor is. I'm sure it's around that range, but that's pretty good. So we scroll down. They're pretty active on Twitter. They got this where they're wanting to give away art.
First call for entries for the Vision Fund pitch contest. What is the Nero's Vision Fund? The Nero's Vision Fund was established to provide startup and working capital to entrepreneurs and performers, such as musicians, artists, and filmmakers, among others. Winners will receive $5,000 in Nero's tokens to help fund their endeavors. To qualify, go to the Nero's Telegram or Twitter and post a pitch video, up to 2 minutes in length, telling us about your business or performance. Finalists and winners will be chosen by community votes and the Nero's Advisory Board. Submit your pitches today. Winners will be selected on December 3rd.
So obviously that is over, but the fact that they're giving stuff away to the community to help them build and grow, that's pretty cool. And there's not a ton of interaction on here. It seems like a lot of people, or the people that are the most excited about it, commenting the most. But you know what? If you're a startup or you're kind of trying to do something different, you're not going to have, all these followers and bots and everything else if you're trying to legitimately build your brand the right way. So that doesn't bother me a lot. Let's go check out the website. So obviously, before I do these videos, I've already went over this entire website. It's pretty clean. So here's their video. It's not a bad little video. Talks about the startup founded by tech entrepreneurs, media executives, finance professionals. I like that they have a really limited supply. It's got kind of a Bitcoin feel to it because there's only 21 million tokens here. You can go over the mission statement. They don't want to be a meme coin. I mean, a lot of that stuff is all stuff that you can kind of read yourself. So we're going to go up here. We're going to go to the white paper. And this is another one that has a pretty in-length, in-depth white paper, which most of you know, that's one of the things I critique the most is people's websites and their white paper. If it looks like they put very minimal effort into these, you're going to get very little respect out of me, because you're asking people to give their money to something that you didn't even take the time to give a shit enough about to really build up and explain to people what you're part of. So it seems like they're trying to do a lot of stuff with AI. Obviously that video I showed you earlier that was talking about that giveaway, that was an AI. I thought that was pretty cool. They got some partnerships. Roadmap is pretty in-depth. It doesn't seem, over-promising. It seems like a pretty legitimate roadmap that they've been working on. They're going to go the NFT route, which we all know that NFTs are going to be big money. They are big money right now. So they're trying to do a Nero's TV, a Black Card, AI Assistant, a Nero Bank, and a couple other things. Obviously, you can't see that. It's too small on the screen. But if you go to their white paper, I mean, that's a clean, nice, put-together white paper. It seems like a lot of effort and time went into that. So I will applaud them for that. Let's see what their Luna is. So I'm guessing that's just the AI, kind of give you an example of what the AI is. Let's go back here again. The one thing I did not see is the team. So they got a game coming out. I believe in the Telegram they said March 2022. And it's going to be a play-to-earn game. Let's watch the little thing here.
Set in the year 2049, Alien Wars is an interactive game powered by Neros. The game has 3 phases. 1, you must identify the aliens amongst humankind. 2, through interactive symbols, you will learn of your alien enemies and the elements of earth, land, and weapons. 3 is the Great Alien Wars. You lose and your people die. You can't let that happen. Earn NFTs and crypto as you defeat the battle. Alien Wars the Prototype. Interactive game from Neros. Coming soon.
I tell you what, their graphics and their mechanics are extremely clean. So when they say that these are some of the companies they work for, after seeing that video, I don't doubt them, because that is really clean and put together. They got their LP locked. You can kind of go over this, the play to earn, community driven. So they're talking about here, gamers and the assets when they win, or, the play to earn aspect, what they're doing, it's kind of a unique concept. I mean, they got a lot in this. This AWARS, artificial intelligence, I think is really where they stand out the most. I mean, you saw that AI video earlier. I thought that was really, really put together. And this is another one like I did earlier where there is a lot to this project. Like, I really don't feel like you could do everything justice in just one video. I mean, this is one of those things where if you're serious about making money and you're serious about this project, you're going to have to take the time to go through here and read this kind of stuff. Because there's a lot here. The only thing I don't see, and I've went over this website a few times here, is the team. I don't see the team. So we're going to scroll out and roll back in one more time. We'll go to this Claim Rewards tab. No. Let's go back again. So we've been to all those except for the ecosystem. We already talked about the supply. We already talked about the AWARS. I just don't see who's behind this project, which bothers me. I want to know the team. I want to know what they've worked on. The graphics in these videos, I know you're good at what you do. Obviously, these are really clean, crisp videos. But I mean, we want to know who's behind this project. I'd like to see a little bit more explanation behind the earned BTC and ETH. Like if you go in the Telegram, they make it pretty simple. They explain it. You got to hold X amount of tokens, and that's how you earn your rewards. But I don't see that as real clear cut on the website here. And if you're a new investor coming in, you know, that's going to, oh, here it is. So by holding 10,000 Neros tokens, you earn 2% ETH and 2% BTC from each buy and sell. But you have to earn enough to cover the gas fees to cash out, and you have to own a minimum of those 10,000 tokens. And I remember when I looked at this before, one of the things that I thought about is this seems like a very professional, higher end project. Like I said earlier, it doesn't have a meme coin feel to it. So to earn your rewards holding 10,000 Neros tokens, that just seems to me like this is more about serious investors that are serious about putting their money to work for them. It's just, there's a lot here. I'm missing stuff. You know, anti-whale, anti-bot, anti-dup protections. There's just a lot here, guys. So I know I'm missing stuff. I know when I was in the chat earlier, we talked a little bit about this Vision Fund, which they want to, help people, entrepreneurs. The crypto education, I felt they pushed that as a big part of this program too. They really want to educate the community, teach them about investments, teach them about crypto. I think that's very, important, especially in this day of age. I wouldn't mind seeing them link up with RM Docs if they're not going to dox themselves or post their personal information on here. Then I would feel a lot safer investing in this project and pushing this project, because as of right now, everything else I see is really, really good. I want to know the faces and the names behind this project. But other than that, man, I don't see anything out of the ordinary. I can tell that a lot of work went into this, and they're clearly good at what they do. I just want to know who's behind it. But other than that, guys, I hope you liked the review. And if you want to know more about this project, obviously dig in deep into the white paper yourself and come here and check out the website.